I'm in front of Gustav Klimt's famous portrait, The Kiss, here at the Belvedere Palace. And the establishing shot you saw will let you know just how spectacular this place is, because that was the lower palace. It wasn't even the big one that I'm in now, where you can see all of Klimt's work. I just saw some Monet. It's gonna be a beautiful, beautiful day of touring the art and grandeur and scope and scale of how things are done here in Vienna. I'd like to share with you a technique that Spirit downloaded to me yesterday, which I think is really going to help everybody expand into 5D so much quicker. I did a video last week about moving your consciousness outside yourself, expanding the range of what you perceive, being more aware of what's in the trees and in nature. Today, I want to talk to you about understanding the field of consciousness of people. Yes, people. I recommend you sit somewhere where there's a steady stream of traffic moving by you. If you try doing this one-on-one and staring at people, they're gonna start to notice you, and you may not like that reaction, they may not like it. But as they walk by, notice their field of energy. You see, we're used to just doing things in 3D. You know, you might look at somebody's surface, and if they're pretty, you might think, oh man, that's a pretty person right there. You know that old Dean Martin song, standing on the street corner, watching all the girls go by. And you see lots of people are into that sexuality thing and present themselves that way when they're walking along. Then you see other people, they're like more mature, or at least they present that way, or, you know, more stylish in their outfits. So you can see people just on the surface of what they present, or you can get mental and start to try to say, oh, well, this person's about that, or they're like this. And then you just, you know, can do stories about them. I think I saw that movie Date Night, where Steve Carell was telling stories about people that he met as he was walking along, or at a restaurant dinner, making up stories. And people's minds tend to do that. But it doesn't really get you any closer to the person. It's just good mental entertainment, just like you respond physically. And then you can get even further and start to go, oh, look, here's somebody from this culture, or they're dressed that way. Or you go deeper into, oh, their body type or how they present themselves is not something I like, so I'm going to judge them and make up all these rules about how to be. These are all surface 3D things. What I want you to do is move your consciousness into 5D. As somebody walks by you, notice how big their field is. Just focus on them and notice the energy mass that they move with. Okay? That's going to open up all kinds of perceptions in you. And when those perceptions are open, you're going to start to notice things. I like to play a game. How big is their field? What color is their field? Do I hear any sound in their field? These will start to get you more used to being aware on a 5D level. Don't try to explain it, give it meaning. That forces it back into 3D. We've covered that. The more you try to explain things, the more you cut yourself off from the grandeur of what's there. What you're going to find after a few minutes of practice is that people's fields are massive. You may be looking at them, they may look like a total dork, they may look like they have disabilities, or they dress funny, but their field goes way out there. And there's so much depth and variation and grandeur and magnificence to it. And you can sit there and go, oh my gosh, look how big this person's field is. Just like look how big this room that I'm in is. And then all those judgmental things, all those 3D things just aren't gonna matter anymore, because you're gonna be in connection with the person's consciousness. And their reality is so much bigger and vaster and grander than just what we limit ourselves to in 3D. So I want you to start practicing that. Spirit told me to do it. It really helped me just doing it for a day yesterday when they gave me that information. And now I'm passing it along to you so you can see, ooh, there's all kinds of beauty in this field. It's big and it's expansive. And trust me, when you're looking at somebody's field and looking at the grandeur of their field, the last thing you're going to do is judge them, or hate them, or fight them, or want to go to war with them. What you're going to do is you're going to go be in awe. My God, what an amazing being I'm in the presence of. And then you're going to realize it's not just one being you're in the presence of. There's so many beings, so grand, so expansive, all of consciousness. So try it, play around, person by person. Just notice their field, notice the size, the color, any information with it without trying to explain it. Let it come to you into your practice on picking up fields. Then your consciousness will grow to fill it. You'll be able to connect with the people on a soul level. This is what I do when I work with people and channel with them, is I just go into their field and find out what we can do to help them become happier, more fulfilled. You're going to love this. Stay blessed. I got art to look